Hello, it is another beautiful day for Pokemon Legends Arceus. We just quelled the last of the nobles, a Hisuian Electrode, and we just had a feast. Things are starting to look my way, so hopefully things go without a hitch. So let's get right into it, shall we? What in the world was that noise? Sounded like an explosion. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Pinker Bob?
Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in the space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red.
I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once.
The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander?
You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you?
That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy. It struck the night that Pinkerbob fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Pinkerbob? A Survey Corps member. Indeed, you've done all that I ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You are connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I don't know. Hold on, Commander.
There's nothing to suggest Pinker Bob has wronged us.
Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person! This stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time! Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted?
But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt?
Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Pinkerbob supposed to do then? He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in the village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene?
Yes, sir. How can you be so heartless? Don't you believe in Pinker Bob?
Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains. You are to be expelled? From the village?
What? Why?
Orders are orders. Let's go. This way.
Scary. Can it really be true?
Talk about bad luck. Just out of the fire and straight into the fire. Out of the frying pan into the fire. How could anyone do such a thing? This is really intense.
I guess we should expect this from a stranger from the sky.
Everyone's just staring at me. We can take it from here, ma'am.
Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village and to the fieldland camps.
I'll also see him off.
As will I, naturally.
I'll allow it.
Then, I'll mark you all down as bound for the fieldland camps. Safe travels.
I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles.
Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is truly intolerable, and, I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail.
You must not. You will only cause Pinkerbob more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan.
Of course. Perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. Though, I'm afraid they both already returned to their respective settlements.
Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first? He's likely to be at the Grand Tree Arena.
Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice. In this life, you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is only a choice they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values.
What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach, to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Now that she's here, I wonder if I can still level up. Nope, guess not. Well, we can just, I don't know, just fast travel there. Silly, silly me.
You, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster.
I need help.
Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Kleavor's frenzy as you did, but you must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Maya might be able to help you though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Maya at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, There's a place for you as well.
Thank you. What a lot of help he was. Basically told me to kick dirt. Oh well. Guess we're gonna have to go find my. Where exactly is she? Over there? Oh boy. Luckily, we've got bravery. I should make very quick work of this. You see all the textures loading in. I think there's a flying Gyarados around here. And it looks just absolutely ridiculous. There it is. It looks so goofy. Got it. Is it enough? Nope. I need something stronger. The sky, though, doesn't that look like the shell of, like, Terapagos?
My. What a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you?
I'm trying to find out.
I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weird here took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but... forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk.
Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Pinkerbob. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry. I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're quite in a pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy Team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that'll be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Well, just my luck. Diamond's clan told me to kick dirt too. At least Valo has some sort of hospitality, or some place in his heart. As creepy as he is. I guess I should be thankful, but he still rubs me the wrong way. This place is interesting though.
Checking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change.
Always a pleasure, Mistress Kageda. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends.
No, mistress, thank you. Just Kokita. And this is...
Why, Pinker Bob is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokémon nobles, believe it or not.
Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you.
Duty?
Indeed, I am a guide to you, lost one. For the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. It once said from far and farther still from ours dwells almighty Sinnoh.
The Diamond Clans?
The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future. While space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise of all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do?
They're inseparable.
Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known the ages. Now listen, lost one. Here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokémon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together.
Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift?
Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old wards and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you?
Of course.
There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it.
Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kakata's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. I'll need rest too. No need to worry about that. If you don't draw too much attention, I imagine you can steal a bit of shut-eye at one of the base camps.
What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokémon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please.
How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Pinker Bob. Quite the exposition. Lots to do. Lots to do. But first, let's investigate that noise. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Pinker Bob. You take a closer look at the letter.
to Pinkerbob. You may use my Pokémon as a go-to between the access to the pastures and Jubilee Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an Adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team.
Good tidings from the letter, then. It's a secret. Now then, so where to visit 3 lakes? It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out.
Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant.
I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you.
If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relation would grow strained.
Long story short, we want to help but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you. Though the answer should be obvious. Well now, here's a difficult thing to choose because what you choose here does affect a Pokemon you get. And I'll tell you why. If I remember correctly, I'm going to look this up real quick so I can correct myself. If I choose Adamant to help me out, I'll get a regular Dialga, and then we'll have to fight Palkia in its origin form. I forgot the name of it. And we'll catch it with the cool ruby ball. If we choose Irida, then we'll catch the cool looking Dialga. They both honestly look kind of weird. I'm at a loss, so let me think on that for just a second. So, I think I will go with Irida because I like the way origin form Dialga looks like. I won't lie, I already have them both in my previous playthrough from like 4 years ago. Let's move on with it.
Of course you'll choose me. I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleavor. You and I made his bombs together.
Yeah, I choose you.
Just what I expect of you, Pinkerbob. You made the right choice. You won't regret it.
So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? Think again. Pinkerbob trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander, so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen ones come with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go.
Uh-huh. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui's regions 3 Great Lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whichever lake we choose.
Alright, Irida. You and Pinkerbob. Well, you two do what needs doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got a long road ahead of us, so we're not gonna beat around the bush. We're gonna power through them all and show Kamado who's really the boss. Me.
Where will you be heading?
So I think I'd like to get the furthest ones out of the way first. Although it seems like they want us to go to the Obsidian Fieldlands first, so let's see. Missions. Okay, it's because it's marked for us. Alabaster Iceland. I think, yeah, I'm going to get this one out of the way first. Because I'm already all too familiar with the Obsidian Fieldlands. So we're just going to go from the furthest all the way to the closest. Okay, so there's not a lot to do here. This place looks kind of cool with the red lights. This means I was getting plenty of use this time. Enjoy it. Yeah! We're almost there. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I wonder if we have to catch these things. How do these two get here so fast? Here we are. Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography. Or perhaps it's connected to a Pokémon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokémon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. Your ARC phone is beeping. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have.
I wonder what waits inside.
I imagine there may be Pokémon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Uh-huh. I don't think there's going to be too many Pokémon in there. I think it's just going to be another dodging mechanic type.
I sense a chill in the air. What is this?
A menacing Pokémon stands before you.
Could that be the dreaded baneful fox?
Ooh, is that a Zoroark? A hissy one, for that matter. I hope I can catch it. Mine! I know I couldn't catch it. I'm just gonna have to fight it. Go wow! I like the noises it makes. Hopefully it's not too high a level. I haven't really grinded. Ah, that'll be... Whoa! Actually, that might be bad. Ah! Typhlosion! Shadow Ball! Typhlosion, no! Oh, it's a normal type. I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so stupid. I knew better. I'm gonna use Deluxe Ray. Uh-oh. Please don't kill me. Dang! No! Luxray! Oh no! Poor Luxray. You got this, Basculegion. Crunchatize. We're gonna make this a one-hit wonder. I don't even want to catch him. That's how much I hate this. Bam! That's what you get, Zora. Fart!
The baneful fox. It is a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children.
You feel a mysterious presence. What, am I supposed to catch it? No?
Come! I will test your knowledge. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are there eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me.
Alright, we're making us do a little math here. So, Combi, there's 3 Combis in there, so that's 6 eyeballs. Zubat doesn't have any eyeballs. Unknown only has 1 eyeball, so that's 7. Magneton has 3, so that's 10. And then Dusclops, he only has 1 eyeball, so that's 11. Let's see if that works. So is it this?
answer me true, if answer you would.
I guess that was not correct. Let me try that again. Okay, I think I understand now. She gave me 5 Pokemon. So, Combi, 6, Zubat, 0, Unknown, 1, Magneton, 3, and Dusclops, 1. So 60131. Is that correct?
Take this piece of spirit to bind the world once more.
You obtain Uxie's Claw.
Goodness, that was tricky. But we still have 2 more trials to go.
That wasn't too bad. Let's get the heck out of here. Looks like that worked out well, Pinker Bob.
I must say, you know awful lot about history, Volo. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels.
That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose. I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak.
The same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh. But I still have never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself.
Weighty matters to ponder, for sure. But we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kaguta's home? Let's go back. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress.
Ah, Uxie's Claw. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Kaguta, ma'am. But what do these Pokemon that represent the mind have to do with this red chain? And why exactly should it bind the world?
Your doubts suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exist only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is.
What? So does the mind create the world? But isn't it the other way around? Or is it...
Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell.
You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain.
How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins.
Dang, Kaguta! Over here throwing shade at Volo. She don't like him either. Sheesh.
Where will you be heading? Where do you want to go?
Alright, this one... I actually don't know where it is, to be honest. Oh, there it is. Cool, cool, cool. Right next to the diamond settlement. So I won't have to travel too far. We don't have to climb a big old mountain. Big old stinky mountain. Though we might have to swim there. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, we're so cool, we don't even have to do that. Do you want to know about Lake Valor? It is said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokémon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokémon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Or that is what legends would have us believe. Your ARC phone is beeping. Oh. Oh, a cave appears where there was none, as if just for Pinkerbob.
Let's head in, Pinkerbob.
I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Why doesn't Vol ever want to go in with us? Is there something he's afraid of? Doesn't want to get his hands dirty?
What an eerie space. Why would there be columns inside a cave anyway?
A menacing Pokemon waits before you.
Watch yourself, Pinkerbob. Those quails look vicious.
Well, luckily... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Get back here, Typhlosion. Or you can stay there and watch. This will be a cinch. Fish me! Fish me! What a stupid... Oh god, I can't. Fish me. Not very intimidating. Fish me! I don't even care at this point. You're stupid. No! Did I choose the wrong one? Is he gonna fish me off? That was clever, wasn't it? Ooh, I get the next one. Headlong rush! I finished him off. Sorry, Overquill.
I knew you could do it, Pinkerbob.
You feel a mysterious presence.
Ah.
Shout to me, I'm healing well. Strike me if you can. Wait, bombs? Are you meant to try to hit a Zelf with them then?
Well, after... Oh. He's not going to make that easy, is he? What? What did I do? You seem to hear a voice inside your head.
Will you abandon this folly?
I'm not through yet. Is he trying to test me? No, he's just messing with me. You seem to hear a voice inside your head.
It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless?
I'm not through yet. Yeah, he's just messing with me. I'm just gonna keep throwing these stupid bombs at him. He's like, are you gonna just give up, stupid? Okay, I got you that time. You little cheat. You seem to hear a voice inside your head.
You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on?
I'm not through yet. How much longer are you gonna make me do this?
Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more.
Ah. You obtained Azelf's Fang.
That looked exhausting, but only one more to go now.
I don't recall hitting him at all. Maybe I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy trying to hit him. I assume all went well, Pinkerbob. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about?
Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy.
Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all?
Though on the other hand, what use would those wrong hands have for it?
Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other uses besides mending the world.
The red chain's as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer.
So, shall we return to Mistress Kaguta's home? Let's go back. Wonderful. Then let's see if Mistress Kaguta has any more insights to share with us.
So, that's Azil's fang. I sense a warmth to it.
I do have to wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokemon.
Indeed. Yet we might want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense.
What makes you say so?
It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamato has raised a force. Not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise.
One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them.
Now if a Pokemon truly were to appear beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder?
Don't let Hisui's great fastness stop you, Pinkerbob. Let's go get the final item we need.
That's the spirit. I'll come watch the historic moment unfold too.
What? Is that really all you do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins.
They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tales go anyway. Your ARC phone is beeping. Oh. And another cave appears. You know, I was too busy being amazed to mention this before, but the professor is right. That ARC phone of yours is incredible.
What surprises wait within, I wonder?
Mistress Kakuta seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. During that cutscene, I noticed something. Like, it was at this angle. It showed off Irida's shoes in the back of her shoes. And they looked like Pokeballs. And then I noticed, like, her whole outfit is Pokeball colored. And I was thinking to myself, well, how did I miss that? Maybe I'm just not as quick on the draw as I used to. Maybe I'm just not that observant anymore. I've seen her. I played this game like years ago. I didn't really think anything about it until now. So I don't know.
The air feels somehow tense in here.
A menacing Pokemon stands before you.
You and your Pokemon quelled Hisui's nobles. You can handle any battle, Pinkerbob.
Another battle, A. Okay. I'm gonna send out Typhlosion. I'm gonna make him deal with it. Ugh, it's so gooey. Go. go, Typhlosion. Blows a little fire kiss. I'm a quick work at this. Maybe? Do I not? I don't remember. Is he steel type? No. I must be wrong. I'm very wrong. I need to do more studying in my Pokemon. I thought it was a steel dragon. Guess I was wrong. What is this? Heck yes.
It's curious, but when I watch you in your Pokemon battle, it feels as if there's no obstacle that can be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now, let's see about the Pokemon of the lake.
You feel a mysterious presence. Ah. Out of all the Lake Trio Guardians, I don't like this one. Mostly because it's weird tentacle hair thingy. Kinda looks like cow udders. They're yours.
I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokemon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart?
Bewilderment.
How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together?
Exciting.
What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans?
It's a wide world.
What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team?
I felt bitter.
Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more.
Ah. You obtained Mesprit's plume.
I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. That's all 3 lakes behind us. I wonder what our next stop will bring.
What will it bring indeed? I wonder. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. Just like that, we're not going to go consult Kagita? Somebody's an eager McBeaver. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we were to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what were we meant to do now?
Seems I made it in time. You arrived just when we assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Could you mean that Pokemon that flits about the Hisui region? Ah, but never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of history for the answer? Huh? Ah, the Pokémon of the lakes. Ah.
Oh. Ah. You received the red chain.
So it was true. The pact that our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept.
At last, I can set this burden aside.
You've succeeded once again, Pinkerbob. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world.
What have you heard now?
I've had some news for my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself.
Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift? To study it himself?
Well, he doesn't yet know that our Pinkerbob has managed to get the red chain. Now does he?
That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain, and about everything Pinkerbob has achieved, before he sets out.
Yes, let's go.
Huh? Pinkerbob? Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in this Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Cyllene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back.
Oh, my dear Pinkerbob.
The professor's been awfully worried about you, Pinkerbob.
Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the stress you showed Akari.
That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor?
She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamado's gone. The commander's gone? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side.
That's why I was filling in for the regular guards, with Pikachu at the ready.
Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain.
So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done.
Thanks to you, Captain.
I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Aber vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before we move forward, I must ask. I assume that you're here again because you've managed to learn something of use.
I got the red chain.
Go on.
So, there's these 3 Lake Guardians. You explained about the red chain you obtained.
I A legendary tool set to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilee Village. The Security Corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take Security Corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak.
However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Pinkerbob to help.
As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Pinkerbob, take that red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank.
Are you certain you can do that without the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here.
Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together. We members of the Survey Corps.
Naturally. No one suggested you should not.
Well. Things certainly took... What the heck? Weird. Okay, I don't even want to bother with that one just yet. Well, now, that was a lot of trials to get through in a short amount of time. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we can solve this mystery within the next episode, because things are getting quite gloomy and doomy. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Love you. Goodbye.